What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I know I have been missing in action, but it's all for a good reason. Your girl was studying for her US licensing exam, which I passed. Congratulations to me. And I was moving to a whole new state. Moving ain't no joke. We traveled for like 3 days. Yes, so now I'm settled and I have the time to do the research to give you all that information that you are looking and waiting for. So in today's video, we'll be looking at the frequently asked questions in the category for children under the age of 21. So that will take in our IR2s, our CR2s, and our F2As. I will not go into what these categories are in this video. I'll make another video explaining what each category means, but if you're in any of these category or you're a child under the age of 21 being filed for, this video is for you. I will also comment on recommendations placed forward by persons who have already been through the process, you know, things that you might want to carry and things that you might want to keep in mind going to this interview. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So question number 1, who is petitioning or filing for you? This is a question that everybody gets. So please know the full name of the person who is doing the filing, and in most cases it would either be your mother or your father or a stepmom or a stepdad, right? Question number 2 could be, when was the last time you saw your parent? Question number 3 could be, how long have your parents been living in the US? Or they might ask, when did they move to the US? So persons get variation of this question, right? Question number 4, do you have siblings? And if you have siblings, you know, a follow-up question could be, what are their names or how old are they? Question number 5, how old are you? Or they might ask you your date of birth, right? I already mentioned how old are your siblings. So if you have siblings, you know your siblings' age, right? Question number 6 could be, what will you do when you go to the US? You know, some persons might be going back to school, or you're in school, so you'll continue schooling. If you're, let's say, 20 and maybe you're finished with high school, you're not thinking about college right now, you might want to go and work. So they might ask questions like this: what are you going to do when you go to the US, right? Question number 7 could be, do you have pictures of your mother or father? So that's the thing, bring pictures with your parents or even your step parents, whoever is doing the filing. Bring pictures if you have pictures with them, right? Question number 8, have you ever been to the US? Question number 9 could be, why are you going to the US? Question 10, how do you communicate with your parent or your parents? Another question is, have you ever been arrested or have you ever had problem with the law? One person told me that they actually asked her 6-year-old daughter that question, if she ever had issues with the law, right? So if you have younger children who are going to the interviews, you might want to prep them as well, because sometimes they get asked these little trick questions, and you know what, fitness day, them chat every little thing. Oh, we never have no issue, but my mother did have issue, and probably mommy I tried that, right? So you don't want the extra questions. So prep these kids for the interviews, ask them these questions, help them to answer them beforehand, so it's not all new when they get there. Now, some recommendations, like I mentioned the picture in one of the questions. It's good to take pictures of you and the petitioner to the interview. You know, in Jamaica, it's common occurrence that fathers are not added to the birth certificate at birth, and they're added at a much later date, sometimes even during the whole immigration process, that's when these values are added, and it raises a lot of questions with the consular officers. So they might want additional proof. I mean, yes, DNA. They might ask for DNA, and definitely they might want pictures of you and your dad at a younger age, or they want to see documentation of money transfers and all these things. So if you have those, and you know you have a situation where your dad is filing and he was not on the birth certificate at birth, you might want to take along these things, because this could be a potential hold up if you don't have them at the interview. Okay, so that concludes this video. In another video I will touch on the different categories and explain what each of them mean, like the CR2 F2As, the IR2 that I just mentioned now in this video, and I'll hit you back with some more frequently asked questions for the different categories. Thanks so much for watching. If you have an interview, if you've had your interview already, please comment down below some of the questions you got asked, so that other persons searching for this information can get all the information they need to prepare for that interview. So see you in the next one.